Hello, welcome to Small Cap Radio with your host, Dave Malley. Today we're going to be talking with the CEO, Paul Riss of Pvsp Corp. I believe I pronounced that wrong, so if you could correct me on that, I'm sure the viewers would appreciate that.
Pvsp Corp.
Okay, and it's traded on the OTCQB under the symbol of Pvsp. Would like to thank you for joining us today, and appreciate the opportunity to talk with you about your company.
Thank you, Dave. It's my pleasure.
All right, I'd like to get right into the questions here. I'd like, if you could, just spend a little time and tell us the history and a little something about your company.
Certainly. We went public way back in 1969. The company was listed on NASDAQ in 1971. We've been fully reporting for more than 40 years, and we're traded currently on the OTC marketplace. We divested of our legacy business in 1999 to focus on telephony, and we survived the telecom downturn of early 2000-2001, where we saw many of our competitors go out of business. But we were smart enough to lease circuit switched equipment while we built a packet switch network, and that's what we do. We are a packet network company, meaning voice over Internet Protocol, or VoIP, and we manage the flow of data packets over the Internet. We run over any reliable broadband connection. It can be cable or DSL or satellite, or perhaps our favorite form of broadband is a 3G network. One of the best on-ramps to the Internet is your smartphone, phone, or a tablet device, and our VoIP runs over these devices too.
Okay, sounds exciting. It sounds like you made the right moves back in the early 2000s, unlike a lot of companies. If you could tell us a little bit about your product line and what you do.
Sure. Our product line is a mobile VoIP application and video VoIP services that we run on a video phone. The mobile VoIP we're very excited about. We have an Android app and a Symbian app that download directly to your mobile device. We saw earlier this month, I guess it was December, middle of December, we saw that Google is reporting 700,000 daily activations of Android devices. And 700,000 times 365 days is more than 250 million activations a year. So if that's for 2012, maybe 2013 is 350 million. 700 million Android devices perhaps by the end of 2013. And not surprisingly, we see that Instat Magazine predicts 300 million mobile VoIP users by the end of 2013. Well, we think we're in a good spot because we empower people to use mobile VoIP. Our mobile VoIP app downloads to your smartphone. It runs over the data side of the cell phone network. You're not using up voice minutes. You're using up data, and it's not very much data. And we allow for very inexpensive phone calls, give you an extra voicemail, give you an extra telephone number. We think it will be big in social networking in the next year or two, even to the extent that I can say my son needed a mobile VoIP app on his smartphone because he had the same phone number for 7 years. He ran it through, high school and college, and then he graduates from school. He's teaching high school, and he's coaching baseball. And he didn't want to give up his personal cell phone number to all these parents and baseball players. So the answer is, we'll download our mobile VoIP app. You get a separate number, a separate voicemail box, and whenever that phone number rings on my son's cell phone, he knows it's a baseball call. Yeah, he's got caller ID and all that, but he never knows what parent or what kid's calling, if it's from home or school. But when that phone number rings, he knows, he picks up it's going to be a baseball call. So in addition to the low cost of our service, which is about 2 cents a minute, and then overages like you have with your current cell phone, we give you the added convenience of helping you compartmentalize your life so that you can have one or two or three phone numbers, or four if you want, or 10. We don't care. You can have multiple numbers ringing to your smartphone, or you can have numbers ringing to your tablet. Download it to your Samsung Galaxy tablet and start making calls off your tablet.
Well, that sounds very exciting, and I can see that a lot of people, including myself, would have a need for a second number under those circumstances. So I look forward to that myself in the future. One of the things I noticed in looking at your company is that you recently introduced a new phone called, I believe it's Ojo Vision Digital Video Phone. If you could tell us a little bit about that.
We love the Ojo Vision phone. We think the company has done a great job with their technology. We think the compression in the chip they use is tremendous. It runs very well on our VoIP network. And we provide good services to the companies that use this. We can record video calls. We can store them. We can play them back. We can put video messages from the president of a company, for example, to the employees of a company, so that when they when they come to the phone in the morning, they pick up in their voicemail box, they can see a video message from someone. We love the technology. We believe the Ojo Vision phone will do very well as they start selling it to various large corporations and overseas entities. And in addition, we really like the concept that it's plug and play so that grandma can use the Vision phone also. So the same device that we currently have multinational companies purchasing from us, individuals are also buying so that grandma can make a call to her son and see the grandkids. We love the device, and we've also noted that our Android app will be able to carry video calls in early 2012. In this case, you download our app to your Android device. You can make a video call to this Ojo Vision video phone. So one company has told us, please get this app ready. This company has 150 of our Ojo phones running on our network. They say they'll download 5,000 apps when the video app is ready for the Android phone. And we get that same type of enthusiasm for the video app from other companies and from individuals who, when they want to call either their salesmen or their children or their relatives, they could call from their Ojo Vision phone to an Android device and get a video call and see where the person is, see what they're doing, see how they look, see if they're happy, see if they're sad. The Ojo Vision phone has even helped us do better and more business because we look at people and we can feel them, we can see them. You see their emotions, you see the happiness in their face or how they react to the call. And we find they're very efficient calls. When I'm making a video call, I'm not doing email, I'm not doing texting. I'm looking at the video phone, I'm getting down to business, and I'm wrapping up the call quickly. So we're very excited about the Ojo Vision, and we look forward to one of our new marketing partners, G3 Connect. We think will be very successful in selling this phone.
Well, that sounds like it has multiple applications, including some personally that I could also see myself using since my mother does not live in the same community with me, and I would love to have the ability to send her something plug and play. So that's very exciting. Look forward to that myself. I see that you have more than just the, of course, the Ojo thing. So could you tell us how you would get the products and service that you offer?
Certainly. The products and services are available on our website. Now we go by the trade name Vox, which is VOX, Victor Oscar X-ray. Vox to us is a great name. It means voice over X to us, or it's a Latin word for voice. And if you go to voxcorp.net, you'll see all the products and services that we offer. In addition to that, G3 Connect, and their website is the letter G, the number 3, then the word connect, g3connect.com. They're running a special on the Ojo Vision phone right now. We're selling the Ojo Vision phone for $249. It's typical retail price. Well, G3 Connect is selling it right now for $99. So if you want to go, get a couple Ojo Vision phones and start making calls to, your family and friends who are out of state or overseas, this is a great time to go to their website and get some phones.
Well, that's exciting. I will be there myself after this. If you could take a minute and tell us a little bit about your goals, your company's goals for 2012 and moving forward.
I've already mentioned one of them, and this is a big goal for us. And we do want to launch an Android app that makes video calls on the 3G network and on Wi-Fi. There are a couple apps out there, a couple devices that make video calls from your smartphone, and they're Wi-Fi only. Well, our app, which we've already said is working, and we know it works, we plan to launch in 2012. It's just that when we launch things, we make sure the entire back office is automated. It takes a lot of work and programming because we could have 10,000 downloads on a Friday night while we're all sleeping and everyone's up and running, and their credit card is charged and their phone number is delivered, and they receive the app and they can start dialing right away, and we want that to be available 24/7 because we certainly get customers overseas too. So launch the Android app that allows for video calls. That's one of our goals for the near future. And we have an app for a Symbian phone, and that's just an audio app. But we would like to launch an audio app for the iPhone also. The SIP stack in the Android device is the same as the one in the iPhone. So we don't think it will take us too much longer to launch an app for the iPhone so that iPhone users can easily access our network. And then a third goal would be to launch a video conferencing product. We've been working with that recently, and we're happy with the results we have. And we have some major companies that say to us, if you can do video conferencing off this Ojo phone and get multiple users on it, 6, 10, 20 users on it, they would be very interested in using that product from us. Those are three of our goals for the near future.
Well, all those goals are exciting goals. In closing, Paul, if you could take a few moments to just tell your shareholders and any potential shareholders out there, what Pvsp brings to the table, why it would be a strong buy, a strong hold going into the new year.
Sure, Dave. We have superior technology, and we did it with less capital than many of our competitors. We have a saying here that not all VoIP is created equal, and then, as the saying further goes, we believe our VoIP is more equal than others. And I can give you a few examples why we think our VoIP is so solid. One is we have a competitor who raised more than $100 million with this public offering, and they use the Ojo Vision phone too, but they cannot route back non-video calls to another carrier's switch. We think this will be important in attracting significant marketing partners in the future. We see that some carriers, even in the U.S., are using a VoIP app from another carrier. Well, borrowing from that idea, we want carriers overseas to sell this Ojo phone, but we don't want to steal revenue from them. So the way that works is we want them to use the Ojo phone and sell that to their customer base, but we'll only charge them for video calls. Every non-video call will route back to their switch, and they can just use it and bill it their customer just like they're billing their customer now. So that makes us very non-threatening. We end up making their customers stickier instead of threatening their customer by taking revenue away, or threatening them really by potentially taking customer revenue away from them. So we love that ability that we're very flexible with our VoIP, and we can route calls wherever we want to route them. Another competitor, another VoIP carrier, raised $47 million, but a consumer can only make calls to someone else who uses the same product. So all that money they did, and if you download their VoIP app, you cannot even call a landline or an off-network cell phone. That's pretty disappointing to us. Our VoIP, we call landlines, or we call the PSTN. We can call cell phones. We call anywhere using our VoIP service. So we can do things that other VoIP carriers cannot do, and our expertise has been noticed by incumbent carriers overseas who tell us that they want to sell our products. So we're very excited about that. And I think in summary then, we believe that the industry is changing and adopting new technologies, and it is moving in our direction and coming to our technology. So we believe we're in the right place at the right time. Yes, there's competition. There's going to be plenty of people that don't use our VoIP app or our VoIP service, but the addressable market is going to be so large that we just don't need to grab that much of the market to be tremendously successful. And that's what's exciting us, and that's why we believe our shareholders should be excited too.
Well, that is exciting, and it sounds something that every shareholder should look forward to. 2012 sounds like it's going to be a very good year for you. Well, Paul, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for sharing information on your company with our listeners as well as your shareholders. And you have been listening to Small Cap Radio. So, Paul, I appreciate the opportunity.
Well, thank you, Dave. I appreciate it, too.
And look forward to talking with you real soon. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.